Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Veera Cloud Architect. This channel is intended to created for those who want to build their career in cloud and DevOps environment. Without wasting any time, let me get into cloud introduction. What is cloud? Getting resources for on-demand basis with pay-as-you-go pricing. That is called cloud. If I need a server, I don't need to buy it. Rather, I can get it from any of these cloud provider and I can pay only what I have used. So even a very small company, they can afford to get any kind of resources. So like some basic terms involved in IT environment is on-premise, cloud environment and hybrid environments. What is on-premises? On-premises means all these kind of resources, as I said earlier, like resource, servers, storage and network components, all of them physically present in our environment. That is called on-premises. Cloud environment. Cloud means all these resources will be physically present in cloud providers infrastructure, like cloud providers. So from providers, we can get all those resources and we can use them remotely and we can pay them what we have used. That is called cloud environment. Hybrid environment means like combination of two different environment like on premises and cloud, or two different cloud environment like that. That is called hybrid. For example, already some companies have like their own data centers and storages and all. So server pool and everything, they have their own already. So in this case, they can use their servers. At the same time, whenever they need it, they can go for a cloud. So that is called hybrid environment. So what are the service we can get it from cloud? So nowadays we can get any sort of services which is like which we are going to use for IT infrastructure. We can get any kind of services. So basically these terms, like we can say these four terms like on-premises, infrastructure and platform as a service and software as a service. So on-premises means all these, as I said earlier, all these resources will be resides into our environment, and we have to do everything. We have to manage everything by our own. We have to set up all these resources, and we have to install OS, runtime, and we have to insert the data and applications as well. So that is called on-premises. So setting up all resources and managing them is belongs to our responsibility. But whereas in infrastructure as a service, we can get all these resources, okay, and then on the top installing OS and like installing middleware datas and installing softwares and applications are managed by us. So here, like, we don't need to worry about storage, networking and virtualization and all. Those things will be managed by cloud provider. And then platform as a service. So until runtime, like the resources will come with OS and middleware and all until runtime. After that, like we can use the rest of the services, like we have to install the softwares and applications and we can use it. That is called platform as a service. In this case, until runtime, these cloud providers will manage all those things. We don't need to worry about those things. We can only insert data and install the applications. So software as a service. Software as a service comes with an entire package. So we don't need to worry about all these things. All of them will be managed by cloud provider. So this one makes very simple. Just we can go and use like as we are using like Facebook, Instagram, like that. So all of them will be already already will be there. We can go and use it. That is called software as a service. So why we are going mostly to the cloud? So mostly the reason to go to cloud is server, storage, networking and databases and application management and security. So servers are like from micro server to any high configuration server, we can get it from the cloud nowadays. So like even a small company can afford to get any high configuration of servers. Same thing with storage. So nowadays most of the cloud providers, they are providing unlimited amount of data. So like even if you have a like data center, maximum we can have in some petabytes of data. But nowadays we can get like any amount of data with cloud providers. And then networking concepts like VPN and accessing all these resources remotely. There are like many networking resources are involved, so all these things we can get it from the cloud provider. And databases like SQL, NoSQL, and some sort of huge amount of data we can store in many like databases. In that cases we can go for cloud providers. And then application management, kind of monitoring and supporting all these resources. There are many applications involved, we can get those applications in cloud as well. And security we can get firewalls and IAMs, identity access management, like user access management, and like all those kind of things we can get, like how user going to access these kind of resources. So those sort of like application security applications we can get it from the cloud. So as I said earlier, this channel is intended to created for uh, any cloud, like it's not limited to just AWS or Azure. So we can see like multiple clouds like GCP, Vulture, DigitalOcean, etc. And here like mostly we're gonna concentrate on AWS first, and then we will go some Azure videos, and then Google Cloud, and rest of the small providers as well. So let me tell first about AWS. As AWS, everyone knows, like Amazon Web Service. So here like we can get almost like many all services, like we have over hundreds of services available in AWS. In AWS, almost around the world 60% of cloud resources belongs to AWS. So it's a widely used cloud environment in the world. In AWS they have their data center in many places. So depending on the areas they have many regions. So almost 18 regions are currently available in AWS. Actually it is varies over the time. Last year there was 17, now it is currently 18 regions are active now. So regions are nothing but the area. Like in India we have a region called Mumbai. It doesn't mean all the data centers are in Mumbai. The data center physically located in somewhere else, just the area is Mumbai. So here the availability zones means there are many sub part of the region, which is called physical data centers. So in India, as I said, Mumbai is a region. Inside that region there are three availability zones. So it doesn't mean all of them in Mumbai, like they may in different places. Amazon never disclosed the place where it is exactly located. And then edge locations. Most of them have already heard about CDN. CDN means content delivery network. These edge locations are used for CDNs, content delivery network. So what CDN does? So content delivery network means, like if I have a server in US and most of my clients are in India in this case, so every time when the user is accessing that server, it takes long time to retrieve the data. To reduce this latency, we go for CDN. So very fast time the content will be coming from US server. From the next time onwards, the edge location will have a copy of that server, in a cache. So from next time onwards the content will be coming from this cache. So the accessing the data will be very quicker, and it will reduce the latency of the website. And then how we can access AWS resources? We can access AWS resources in three ways. One is console, another one is CLI, and SDK. Console we can access through browser, console.aws.amazon.com. Through that one we can access AWS resources. And then CLI means command line interface. It is quite similar like our Windows CMD window. So like that we can access from the command line, we can access our AWS resources. And then SDKs are kind of IDEs, like Python IDE like PyCharm, likewise Java, Eclipse, and Visual Studio. From those IDs, we can access the AWS resources as well. So I think that's everything for today. Thanks for watching this, and please do subscribe my channel, and you can see many cloud and DevOps related videos. Thanks for now. Bye bye.